Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa, Best Life Lee. I'm taking you along on a family reunion type vlog. We're gonna visit a small whaling city with a big heart where I grew up, and I'm gonna take you along to all the fun places that we visited while they were here. We're in the old neighborhood with my father. We have some cousins in from Illinois, and we're showing them the old neighborhoods where the grandparents and parents lived and hung out. My father was born in this house right behind me, born on first floor, and then his parents moved to that little third floor up there. Kind of cool. I never actually saw that, so yeah, this is kind of fun. It's kind of fun hanging out with the old family. So this is the place where my dad was born, and he was born in the late 1930s. So this Portuguese neighborhood was looking a lot different back in the early 1940s, but this is your typical Portuguese neighborhood. This is a Catholic church where I was actually baptized, and this was their church that they went to. But this is also the grounds where every year the Madeira Portuguese feast is held. So there's a lot of history and culture here. That was where my father grew up. Wow. Pretty darn cool. And this is where my aunt lived. And I remember going there as a little kid. And the cousins came when they were about 4 years old. And we're going to be going to have lunch downtown. And then we're going to a cottage where everyone went. The last time we were all there together, we were like 4 years old. My father is the tour guide in his old neck of the woods, which is really kind of cool. And now we're downtown. We're in downtown New Bedford. You can see the cobblestone streets that still exist. This little street takes you down to the fishing pier. There are a bunch of fishing boats down there. This is the area where the whaling ships used to come in and dock, and this is really steeped in a lot of history. We're gonna go to Moby Dick Brewing, beer brewery, to have lunch. I am loving this. So the next stop on our first day of the family reunion was at a family cottage on my dad's side of the family. The cousins hadn't been here since they were 4 years old or 5 years old, and they had some vague memories of being here as children, and it was just wonderful to reconnect with the place and with our cousins. They were so hospitable to us. They had some Portuguese pastries waiting for us, and they had the freshest Portuguese sweetbread We just really enjoyed our time together. This cousin is 91. She looks amazing, and my dad was just really enjoying being here and all of the childhood memories that came to mind. The ocean was so clean and just absolutely beautiful, and it was just really an amazing day to be sharing with family. The cottage has been in the family for decades. This is a rebuild of the original, which was damaged in a hurricane back in the mid-50s. It was wiped out completely. And as you probably can tell from its location, it will be exposed to hurricane winds. Last week during Hurricane Lee, even though we didn't get much of a storm, they did clear all of their yard furniture, deck furniture, and put everything away in preparation of the storm. But luckily everything was fine, and hopefully we get through the rest of the season without any bad storms. But it's just so quaint, so beautiful. This is in a town called Fairhaven, and this is Sconneconeck Beach. And I'm really blessed to have been able to be here with this wonderful family, reconnecting with everyone. Such a great day. So the next part of our reunion was on Sunday, September 24th, and we rented this beautiful room at our sales office at the apartment complex, and we are getting together with all of the cousins, my dad, his girlfriend Lainey, and my kids and their spouses and babies, and we just have all the good fall delicious foods. For desserts, we have all these pies, and my daughter-in-law made whoopie pies, and it is just a beautiful location. The weather is very fall-like with rains and winds, but we're nice and cozy inside. And I ordered a bunch of pizzas and appetizers, and so it's just really cozy in here with this fireplace going, and we just had a wonderful time getting everyone together. My daughter-in-law made these delicious pumpkin whoopie pies, and we have all these other pies that we dug into, and we just really enjoyed all being together. And my kids had never met these cousins, so it was really great to see everyone together and having just a really great time. Okay guys, well, it is Monday, September 25th, and I am down at the Plymouth Waterfront with my cousins. It was just so windy, and you wouldn't have enjoyed hearing the wind blow against the microphone here, but we're going on a tour of the Mayflower 2, and I am being a tourist in my own hometown. So if you're ever in my neck of the woods and you're visiting Plymouth, you should definitely check out the Mayflower too. And it's really kind of interesting to think about how 100 people could live below decks for 2 months and then try to start their lives from scratch once they arrived in the new world. And so I enjoyed myself, and this is the Plymouth Rock, and you know, it's really no big deal to see, but to think that it dates back quite a ways was really interesting for my cousins to see. And we did eat some fried fish for lunch, and then we visited some touristy gift shops to see. This is really the Pilgrims and Thanksgiving. This is when these gift shops really come to life down here in Plymouth. So I was able to show them around and really just enjoy seeing something different. And for me, it's seeing something very familiar, but I really enjoy living here in Plymouth in America's hometown. It really is. So anyway, we did that, and then we moved on to a homemade chocolate candy store. They make homemade fudge and candies of all kinds that were just so delicious to look at and to purchase. I couldn't resist picking up a few things myself. And they also have ice cream, homemade ice cream, and there's a woman putting together some candies. You can see that things really are handmade here. And this was quite fun to pick out some chocolates. The actual varieties were just amazing. And then to top it all off, we stopped at the Plymouth Bay Winery and did a wine tasting. That was so fun. We really enjoyed ourselves. And the wine was delicious.
Alrighty, so you are starting with the Golden Voyage.
Ooh, yummy.
So this is made from the Itasca grape, which is a hybrid grape that was created by the University of Minnesota. Has notes of pear and melon, as well as some honey, flora, and mineral. It's a little bit on the drier side. It's our driest, but more of a semi-dry in the wine world.
So thank you so much for coming along on this vlog video. I have enjoyed sharing everything with you. Now I'm going to go enjoy this delicious caramel apple. So take care, everyone. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.